It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Bears. All that and more. Coming up next.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today, we're on a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Chicago Bears.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on...
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
And they will finally put him into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's Size into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Taken at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
First carry here for Robinson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for it.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
On first, here's Washington. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
This defense for the Steelers very strong in that victory a week ago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now Edwards to throw on 3rd down.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
And he's been throwing the ball up for grabs here early on. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. He'll try and rein things in a bit here as he starts again on 1st down.
To start it out, Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Call a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Being chased out left. Getting 4 yards there on his own, but also brings up 4th down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with it, despite his search for an open receiver. Says to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside the 140-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Washington on 3rd and short. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Despite him not running the ball well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game and leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Edwards now looking to throw on 2nd down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line.
You absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
James. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. Stiff on. Touchdown, Bears! Great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are off to a 14-0 first quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out it goes.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the end around, here comes Smith.
Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Steelers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's going to return to his football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Well, the Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. A toss left to Washington. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Edwards. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Edwards.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And now out come the Steelers. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. On play action, they'll throw. And it's taken
tackles made here at the Bears 36. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Back to throw again. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right there on the screen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown from a yard out. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Steelers 7.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back in the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
There's a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance, but in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy is a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Washington now out of the gun. Just past him at the 45. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they'll wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
On the ground, it's James. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, this play sequence points was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the ball. Now for the defense, really minutes here on 3rd down. You're a little off balance.
His first catch, good for 9 on the 1st down. Pretty impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Edwards. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain first.
Turn this time. He goes down. Safe back at the 29.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Here's Edwards. Throwing on 4th down. And he's got his man on the out route. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Robinson up the middle.
And they'll get him down here at the 23.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Steelers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Now 2nd and 3.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll go again to Jones.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to play. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after one. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Throw left side complete. That's James. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's got his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone there on first down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost any time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be about 60% just to be in the average range.
And did he get in? No! They're knocking out at the 1-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Edwards from the gun, he'll throw. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Washington. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. There gets him 7 up to midfield.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Motion left, Smith.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st down, Steelers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Left side has got it complete. And taking it to the 15.
15. It's 1st and 10.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Tried to go draw play out of the gun down here.
Yeah, they tried to spread things out, didn't they? They wanted to move people away from the center of the field, away from the line of scrimmage near the ball, so the runner could find some space. Unsuccessfully, though.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And he's going to be dropped back at the 14-yard line. Speaking of the number 4, brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Chicago offense set to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The defensive back, almost a physical reaction, watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They run it with James. Takes us up right near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here's James.
And this will be a Bears first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
What were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, let's say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even if the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes. Almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well. I think Lady Luck was on his side. So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking for a drive.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
No quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get a field goal.
Not one that I've ever known.
Defense.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense
Automatic
out.
first
And the
down.
hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against them.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A carry here for the big tight end. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. And off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
64 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
And the Steelers first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Robinson toss play left side.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. This will burst right there.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
On the delay, Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Looking in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. The carry is complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Right here, one time.
Again, it'll be Robinson.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes down here. I think they'll probably go back to that.
2nd down is when the ball should run and throw the ball.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Edwards.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Edwards. He's going to launch it for Washington. Wide open, complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They get it to Washington, running left. And they stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, yeah, he was able to get outside there and make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes him faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down.
Come on, fellas, we need this. Let's do it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. So you're down by 6, hoping your defense would make a big play. I think this qualifies as a big play made.
Without a doubt, and when you first see the ball free, your first instinct is to just fall on it. But he obviously wanted way more than that, and that's exactly what he got, taking it all the way for 6.
And now they can lead it with the point after. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steeler 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. And it's complete. We'll call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A give left side to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
The last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. They've got about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Robinson will try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete.
Yeah. During film
study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it will remain a 5-point ball game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. To throw is Edwards. Throwing to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Back to throw. Edwards. Washington's got him. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out into open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a row, so they're ready for Happens inbounds.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
And he can't get the throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at
Previous
this call,
play
and
is
it's
under
certainly a
review.
big one here late in a tight game. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They're going to run this with a tight end. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they might have got this across midfield now by Max from working out at the 49.
As much as all these teams have been true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. So now the Bears down by 5, 44 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Yeah, shot taken on 3rd down, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one going.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. They did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's